July 4th is just around the corner, and so is our annual citywide celebration. A dynamic fireworks show will follow the Durham Bulls game on Monday, July 4th at the Durham Bulls Athletic Park. The game against the Memphis Redbirds will begin at 6:35 p.m., and the fireworks will happen just after that at approximately 9:15 p.m. Gates will open for general admission at the end of the 7th inning based on availability for those that would like to watch the fireworks from inside the ballpark. Additional viewing sites outside of the ballpark include the grassy area behind Diamond View 3, Burt's Bees, which is outside of the North Deck, Tobacco Road Sports Cafe, and Ponysaurus Brewing. Tailgating and/or alcohol is not allowed in the parking decks, nor is watching the fireworks from the parking decks or stopping or illegal parking along the public streets or highways. In the case of inclement weather, the fireworks may be rescheduled to July 6. To find out how to buy tickets to the Bulls game or for more information about the fireworks, visit dprplaymore.org/312. Also, be sure to follow our Parks and Recreation team on social media. We now have an inaugural Poet Laureate. Durham poet DJ Rogers was recently appointed to the position by the City Council. The goal of the Poet Laureate program is to champion the art of poetry and spoken word and provide free educational opportunities for residents. Rogers is a poet, spoken word artist, editorialist, and essayist who was born and raised in the Triangle. He has been teaching poetry and facilitating workshops for nearly a decade in and around Durham. He has also been published in Black Nerd Problems magazine and Freezeray Press. Rogers will serve an approximately one-year term beginning in July and will receive a $5,000 annual honorarium. Some of his specific responsibilities will include engaging writers and readers of all ages in a variety of settings, leading, planning, and facilitating community educational sessions, and celebrating Durham's cultural heritage by participating in select literary and cultural events. For more information, visit durhamnc.gov/4724. Assistance is on the way for Durham Housing Authority residents who applied for the rent relief program back in the winter but didn't receive funding. That program used the second round of emergency rental assistance funds and was administered by Legal Aid of North Carolina. The response to the program was overwhelming, and it's estimated that approximately 1,800 households who applied for assistance were not served. Over 270 of those were Durham Housing Authority residents. Because we recognize that these residents are on average extremely low income and would face tremendous challenges finding affordable units on the open market, the City Council approved providing additional funds for those who applied for funding but didn't receive it. Just over $713,000 will be spent with Legal Aid of North Carolina to provide emergency rental assistance for these residents. More information about the need for this additional funding can be found at durhamnc.gov/agenda center under the June 9th City Council work session. Applications are being accepted for our new monthly parking discounted voucher program for low-income individuals who work downtown. The program was approved by the City Council during its June 21st meeting and is part of our effort to decrease the financial burden on low-income residents. To help offset the burden of parking rate increases that will take effect on July 1st, the program will provide approved low-income individuals who work downtown with a 50% discount off the monthly parking rate in any of our parking garages. That means that if the monthly parking rate of $140, the individual will receive a 50% discount and will be responsible for paying $70 per month. To be eligible, you must work downtown and have an income at or below 60% of the area median family income. All approved individuals will receive an assigned parking credential that can be used at one of the city-owned parking garages. Discounted parking will be available on a first-come, first-served basis until funding is exhausted or replenished. To apply or to find out more about the voucher program, visit parkdurham.org. We now know what the Community Safety Department's crisis response teams will look like when they start responding to nonviolent calls for service this summer. The purpose of these new teams is to send a response that best matches the needs of residents experiencing mental health crises or quality of life concerns. The teams will provide rapid trauma-informed care by dispatching 3-person teams of unarmed, skilled, and compassionate first responders. These teams will work to connect people to community-based care that they want and need. Each team will include a mental health clinician, peer support specialist, and EMT. EMTs are included in the 3-person model in order to position crisis response teams to attend to basic medical needs that do not require escalation to EMS or a hospital, and to help identify underlying medical needs that may present initially as mental health needs. For at least the first 6 months of the pilot program, Durham County EMS will assign an EMT currently employed with them to serve on the teams. We will cover the cost of that position since it's already included in the program's budget. More information about the crisis response teams can be found on the Community Safety Department's homepage at durhamnz.gov.